And so for the third time in 3 days, Italy has gone back to the debt markets, wanted to sell up to 8.5 billion euros of bonds. It managed just a little bit under that, with some of those bonds maturing in 2022, yielding over 6%. Well, so just want to cross live now to Milan and speak to Chiara Manenti. She's a fixed income strategist with Intesa Sanpaolo. Thanks very much for speaking to us. So then let me just start by getting your reaction then to this bond auction and just hearing now about some of those bonds, long-term bonds not maturing for another 10 years, yielding over 6%. Just are you concerned about that?
The auction result gave us some encouraging inputs in evaluating the Italian movement of the curves. The allotted amount was close to the maximum of the range set by the Treasury, and in particular we consider a positive results on a specific segment of the Italian curve represented by the floating rate notes, where the Treasury was able to allot 1 billion euro of CCTs. That is the floating rate segment of the Italian markets is not affected by the ECB buying, so it's more a segment where the demand is domestic driven.
Yes.
And signal we see from the market are quite encouraging now. Up until now, the Italian calendar of auctions will be less heavy than in the past. In particular, in the month of November and December, we expect that the net issuance will be negative by 8 billion, and this could substantially help the markets from the high stress we see on the screen now.
All right, well, if I can just, can I just come in there, if it's okay, Chiara, just ask you a quick question about what you made of demand, because they sold just a little bit under the ultimate aim, and I was just wondering, do you think it was sufficiently robust, given that the rally and the optimism we've seen in the markets over the past few days, to developments in Brussels? The Treasury set a range for every auctions because they need a sort of room of maneuver to distribute bonds during the auction. This mechanism worked quite well during the last 2 years during the crisis. So it's not a very important signal that the Treasury was not able to fill the maximum of the amount. Okay.
We have to look also at the lower volatility we saw on the markets in the phase preceding the auction, that was very, very lower with respect to the mid-month auctions.
All right, thanks very much indeed for joining us on the program. Chiara Manenti, fixed income strategist with Intesa Sanpaolo.